Okay, Yuri, all done. What's happening?
Marvel Spider-Man 2 reviews are complete lies.
Yuri? Yuri! Hello everyone. I just wanted to make this recording before I go to vacation, but rest assured you'll get enough recording by the time I come back from vacation. I'm certain some of you have already seen Marvel Spider-Man or have played it. I think by the time of this upload, it's probably October 20th. I'm probably certain some of you have already seen the reviews, have already played it, probably have played through all the way. But I'm gonna take my 2 cents into this clip. I'm not defending anybody, I'm gonna give my 2 cents. I'm not a fanboy, I'm not anything, I'm just an ordinary commentary. I'm just trying to make a living, nothing more.
The Marvel Spider-Man 2 reviews are complete lies that only a gullible idiot would actually believe.
So let's see what this person needs to say, that Spider-Man is garbage and every review is a lie.
I can't believe that in 2023, stuff like this is still going on. Bribes, paid reviews, and stuff like that is still going on within gaming. It's just sad. It just shows the times that there's no credibility anymore. Like, come on, a 91 on Metacritic for this boring, repetitive, downgraded DLC, this walking simulator, this cutscene simulator.
Let me make my 2 cents into it. Firstly, I don't care about Metacritics anymore. Most people, they just look at it. If it's recommended to them, they play. Let's put it this way. I have to look things broader. Not everyone can afford thousands of games. Not anybody in any parts of the country or parts of the world can afford to buy 500 games, 50 games. For me, I try to do my best to not buy games day one. Well, there are exceptions. Like, for example, Resident Evil 4 Remake. I buy it like what? I think I pre-ordered it. I could be wrong. It's been a while. But I bought it just before my birthday.
Yeah, right. Who besides a moron would actually believe this? Who besides a gullible, idiotic PlayStation fanboy would actually believe this? Spider-Man 2 is by far one of the worst games of all time. That is a fact.
Another thing we have to know is that review scores, look, not everybody can believe the review scores. Can you blame the journalists that are working there? They are getting paid to write. They don't get paid to play games. I can tell some of those journalists are probably an adult, wanted to make a living. If they see they are easy paycheck, you don't need credibility or anything, they go for it. I mean, I'm not a journalist myself, but I know most people have low income, have middle income. They need some form of funds to keep them alive, at least for a few days or until they get a stable career. I'm probably certain some of them have dreams to do what they want.
Listen, who actually would give this game a good review score? No real gamer. These are obviously paid reviews. These are 100% paid reviews.
Like I said before, you think these journalists have any choice? I mean, do you know what suffering they have to go through in order to get money? Seriously.
You expect me to honestly believe that anyone that is a real gamer such as myself, on higher levels of things such as myself, would actually enjoy a boring, repetitive movie game like this? No. It would never happen.
Look, I think most video game developers, when it comes to review scores, they can just hire anybody. Yes, I'm not harping on IGN, okay? I don't trust them. For me, this is how I do it. I will wait until at least a week after it's released to see if the video games are good or not. Honestly, I will be happy to wait because remember, that game's gonna be ported to PC one way or another. And you should know that most of the sales from either Capcom or Sony come from PC. And yes, console does generate revenue too, but PC had the highest market. And I'm gonna give you a graph right up here so that you can see better, not just on the PC, but on the console as well. How many it sold in this year, or at least last year. Every video game company, they knew that gamers not gonna buy the consoles and they lose out those revenue. I mean, what choice do they have? So what do? They buy Nexus. They made PC ports. And this is what started it because back in the PS2 era, there were no PC ports. I mean, most of the games were always console exclusive. No PC. Except of course the Xbox 360. I think there's one from the Xbox 360, Call of Duty 2. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm gonna have to recheck that. I believe Microsoft or Activision have already seen that they need not just one platform, they need multiple just to get that revenue, get more money. That's all that it is. They need to make more money.
Obviously paid reviews. Sony continues to release nothing but boring, repetitive walking simulators and movies with thousands of cutscenes and barely any gameplay, yet is praised by reviewers and fake casual gamers with bad taste. As a man, why are you still playing superhero games in 2023? Do you know how weird that is? How pathetic you look?
Really, you think that adults don't see superheroes? You know what? Why don't we check the demographic of superhero fans from platform? Let's see. Demographics. See? Right here. Gen Z. Okay, let's see it. How many we got? Now let's see target audience age. Aha! There it is. This is just what, 5 years ago? I'm pretty much certain that the age has increased over time. Let's see this. Statista. Alright, let's see how many. See that? You can't see this. Sorry about this one. So, you see this one. This is the highest. Superhero games. What about, let's see DC. DC superhero. Superhero fans age. Take a look. 20% those age 65 and above. 54% is age 18 to 29. Hell, I'm 31 by next year. I'm already 30 and I still play superhero games. Also, let me tell you about my YouTube story. When I first started, I didn't know what to do. I mean, I just used gaming Let's Plays. However, one YouTube creator get me thinking, what do I like to consume? That's the real question. You can't just go YouTube, just do Let's Plays. And Let's Plays, gaming Let's Plays have already become saturated. It's gaming Let's Play is just way too hard for me to grow a YouTube channel, so I have to improvise.
Is it that you just don't know, or is it that you just don't care? It's pretty sad if you're a Spider-Man fan in 2023. Hell, any superhero fan in 2023. That is straight weirdo behavior. How do you expect anyone to take you seriously, not only as a gamer, but as a human being when you're playing Spider-Man games in 2023? Actually going on 2024. We're 2 months away, less than 2 months away. That's sad.
And thus, my love for Marvel and DC related heroes or DC related topics such as movies, TV shows, and games, I like to talk about it. I like to share it with my audience. I mean, take a look how far I come. As of this moment, I've already passed 10K views. It's impressive feat. It's not something I like to do, but this is what I like to consume, and I would like to share it with my audience.
You PlayStation fans have to be some of the biggest idiots out there. I mean, you bought a PlayStation 5 to play movie games because these damn sure ain't real games. They're movie games. You could have bought a Blu-ray player for cheaper if you wanted to play movies so bad. Because that's all this is at the end of the day, is a movie. That's all Sony games are now, are movies. The first Spider-Man game completely flopped.
There's a difference between a movie and a video game. Look,
Okay,
a movie
like this one.
we
Here we go
watch
again.
on a big screen. Video games, we experience it. Yes, we can experience it while watching, but video games, we hold the controller. Control! That's the beauty of the controls. And yes, there's keyboard and mouse. We get to play. There are third person and first person. First person games most
there's a lot of
likely
these
face
guys.
stuff or you see it with your own eyes. Yes, there are exceptions to this. You can do third person. Third person is different. You control the character. You get a 30-60 degrees. I'm also gonna put an example of my experience of the first Marvel Spider-Man game. I'll put it out after this one.
Reinforcements! I don't know, boss. You'll die as uselessly as you live.
Take your best shot.
Tiresome annoyance!
Hang in there. It'll be over soon.
Bro, they've been spamming trailers everywhere, hypnotizing people. Every time you look up story trailer, gameplay trailer, reveal trailer, this trailer, launch trailer, that trailer, they're literally spamming this game everywhere in front of your eyes to make you hypnotized, make you want to go out and pick up the game, make people talk about it because nobody cared about this game. It's so obvious that they're sending these packages. They're sending all of these packages and all of these goodies to basically all of these reviewers. Like, okay, now listen, look, we're gonna keep getting.
Hang on, let me check that. Is Marvel Spider-Man a flop? What? Where is it? Lad, where is it? I don't see it. Nothing. Where's the flop? No, I can't find it. Hang on, let me try one more time. Marvel Spider-Man PS4 flop. Let's see this one. Ah, yes, it sold 32 million copies. Hoorah! What do you have to say for that? And also, it got a remaster. And I'm pretty much certain that by the time of this upload, it's already sold a lot. And by what? A month and or maybe 2, it will be sold more. Probably gonna get a PC port in a year or 2, which I am crossing my fingers on that. Because you should know, games can either choose to get emulated or PC port. That's true choice.
You this, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta give us a good score. If you don't give us Sony, I have to give them these garbage movie games. They'll stop. And the reviewer's like, damn, this game is trash, but I don't want these goodies to stop. I don't want these flights to stop. I don't want these nice paid hotels to stop. I have to become good with Sony. I have to give them these garbage movie games good scores that they don't deserve because I don't want to lose my perks.
Again, do you think these journalists have any choice? Look, I'm pretty much certain that some of those journalists have families. They have family to support. They have kids, or perhaps they have to support their parents, their mother who can't afford to them. They have to look for funds. Look at me. I'm still trying to do my best to support my family. Honestly, I'm betting or I'm crossing my fingers. I hope one day I will get my viral video. Hopefully I could do the things that I do best, not just YouTube, but video games. Not everyone has the luxury to be a gamer. They only be a game on the side and also do YouTube at the side until they earn enough money to go full time. Yes, I know it's not relevant, but I had to talk about it. These journalists, they have families. I know for certain because I used to work for 3 months at a newspaper company, and I can tell some of them have families.
Wake up and honestly have some credibility. What is this? How can you look yourself in the mirror, right? How can you live with yourself when you're giving terrible games like Spider-Man 2 reviews that it doesn't deserve? Karma is a real thing. These reviewers are going to have to deal with the karma later on for lying to the people, for misleading all of these losers. Because these idiots can't function, can't do anything without flocking to reviews.
Do you know what karma is? Because I'm pretty much certain in India, karma is a real thing. It will come back to bite you. Trust me, I think by the time this video is uploaded, which Marvel Spider-Man 2 has released, I like to see who is laughing when everyone is talking about it. When everyone is now playing, making Let's Plays 100%, probably certain some gaming YouTube have already purchased the game on the PS5, and they don't mind waiting, a year or 2 for the PC port.
Basing every purchase on a review because they're broke. I just wait for a review. I'll just wait for a sale. Times are tough, and I've been buying so many games, I can't play them all. I wait for a sale. Oh, well, this is going to be on Game Pass. I'll just wait for that. All these budget gamers.
This is why none of us have buy it day one. Look, I don't buy a lot of games this time. I mean, let's just say you did buy it. Do you have time to play all those games? Let me show you the assortment on my library. So far, in my Steam library, I have at least 2 paid games, but the rest is free to play. And one of them happens to be Resident Evil 4 Remake and Marvel's Avengers. Now the rest is most likely cracked, which should be told. I don't normally play all these games. Remember, I normally use them for YouTube purposes. Because whatever I need to talk about, like say theory videos or what ifs, I use those gameplay footage because I need them. Yes, I also put gameplay while I'm recording or while I'm talking, but at the same time, I want those gameplay footage to represent what I'm about to tell. Yes, I'm not gonna get all of it, but at least I can get some of it. I can find a way how to tinker a bit. I mean, that's the thing. You just have to use your imagination. In YouTube, it says, keep creating. Let your imaginations run wild.
Cheapskates. It's sad. Can't afford a $60 to $70 game. Have to wait for a review. If you have to wait for a review, just quit gaming. You're a loser. You're too broke, obviously, to afford to really play games. You see, I'm a baller, so I don't have to sit here and penny pinch and, well, I bought this game, so I can't buy that game, and I buy anything that I want, because that's true balling. You people ain't balling. You're broke.
You think why do people wait for sale? This is why most people are against buying things day one. I mean, take a look what happened in Starfield, day one, or perhaps Fallout 76. When that thing launched, what, there were a lot of bugs, there were a lot of glitches. Starfield also has one. And don't forget Arkham Knight. When it first launched, I'm pretty much certain they have bugs during launch, and it was not until the patch that fixes everything. Let's just say that's why they don't buy it day one. There are exceptions to this. Like, for example, this is also Resident Evil 4 Remake. I buy this right before my birthday, which I believe by the time I did purchase it, the patches has already entered. I think, I don't know, I could be wrong. Because when I first played Resident Evil 4 Remake, it was smooth. I don't know if there was any issues, but everything was smooth. I don't know, I didn't see any frame drops, but fighting was smooth. I managed to control it. There was no stuttering. Well, I can't say for certain. I could be wrong because my laptop is RTX 3050 4 gigs VRAM with an i5 11th gen.
How you balling and you have to sit here and wait for reviews? Could never be me. You know, as the king of gaming, I'm not going to let something like this slide. I'm going to continue to call out these fake reviews every time I see them, call out these bribes, call out these complete lies that are deep within gaming. I can't stay silent. They want me to stay silent. They're trying to silence me, but it's not going to happen.
Who is silencing who this time? I'm seriously confused at this point. Jeez.
And it's funny, I knew Sony would pull this. I knew they would. After make sure this game hits a 9, I'm not going to let something like this slide. I'm going to continue to call out these fake reviews every time I see them, call out these bribes, call out these complete lies that are deep within gaming.
Do you think people have time for fanboyism? I'm pretty much certain that, look, I have a coworker who is also a gamer. He plays PC games. I mean, he doesn't talk about fanboys. Hell, he even has friends who is a PC gamer. And I'm pretty much certain most of my coworkers' friends have a console. I assume that way. I'm not going to touch on the fake review stuff or anything, but like I said, I'm not defending anybody. I'm on the middle side. I'm on the gray side.
It's funny, I knew Sony would pull this. I knew they would. After the first game completely flopped and couldn't even reach a 90 on Metacritic, they started telling reviewers, hey, listen, tighten up now. Hey, tighten up. Listen, make sure this game hits a 90. I'm gonna slip you a little bit of cash. I'm gonna take care of you, but make sure this game hits a 90. Make sure you lie about how great of a game this is, because if it comes out again and it doesn't get a 90, it gets another bad score, no one will buy it, man. So come on, we're gonna hook you up. Just, get in good with us. We got you. And it's so obvious. I can't believe people do not see it. They would.
You know what? Let's check on that. Let's see. Spider-Man PS4 review score. Let's see. Dun dun dun. Okay, I'm not supposed to be. I know it's suspense. Let's see what's on this. What do we got? 87. That's okay. Let's see how many. Whoa, we have 100. Australia, Aussie. It's okay. It's good. I think the second one is doing better than the first one. That's the goal. You have to do better than the first one. You know what? Let's see the movies. Spider-Man Homecoming. How much what's the review? 4.3. Let's see Far From Home. 4.4. Okay. No Way Home. 4.7. I know it's not relevant, okay? But I had to show you that you see what happens. If one movie is good, you have to make it better. Like Tony Stark says to Peter Parker, I want you to be better. Every movie has to be better than the previous one. Regardless, the second one has high Metacritic scores.
Rather be blind to the facts. They don't want to see it. They don't want to hear it. It's like they just la 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 la, hands over ears, la 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 la. They're just putting blindfolds on, trying to walk into the store, running into walls and stuff, trying to pick up Spider-Man PS5. This is terrible. This is terrible for gaming. This is not good. Listen, if you plan on buying this movie, you're an idiot. All of you people that have this game pre-ordered, all of you losers that are on Twitter typing scores and, oh, look what Spider-Man PS5 got, look at the scores, oh my god, Sony just continues to dominate.
Wow, you think everybody's a loser? You do realize most gamers have fitness. They go to fitness, they even participate in competition. Yes, they are casual, but they do go out. What, you think I stay home all day just,
one down.
What, play video games? No, I have a life.
All of you people, you're all losers. All of you people who plan on playing this game for pleasure are losers. I'm going to be exposing this game live to spread awareness. I'm not buying this garbage game so I can sit here and basically have fun. I'm playing Spider-Man 2. No, I'm buying it to show people just how terrible of a game it truly is. This is investigative journalism.
Even people are now complaining about the runtime, which should be longer, but look, everybody has life. They don't have time to do it. Look at me. I just got back home for like what, 10 p.m.? I finished work normally on 9:30 or perhaps 9:35. It's a complicated job. And you wanna know how long it took? When I get back, it took me like what, 30 minutes to take a shower, change clothes cleanly, stay hygiene, and also to fill up my water, and that's what, 30 minutes. And I only have like less than an hour, or maybe I will sleep at 1 a.m. Look, do you even play the game? Why don't you try pre-order it, play it, and be the judge of it? You can't just keep exposing people like anybody's gonna take your word for it. Everyone has their own preference. Not everyone can afford either an Xbox or a PS5 or a Nintendo Switch. They only afford to buy the things that they want to play, whether it's Xbox, PS5, or even what, Nintendo Switch, or even a gaming laptop or a gaming PC. Me, I will choose the one thing I can comfortable. Okay, for me, I will choose a platform that I am comfortable with, like a PC. If you guys enjoy this, leave a like and subscribe. Hope you guys are having fun with Marvel Spider-Man 2. Relevant content will be in the description down below, and also I will leave a link to my second channel if you want to see more documentary or reaction to that. Also, I will put my link here just in case if I forget that. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and then subscribe to the second channel.